Hi, my name is Gabby Baca. I am from Kentucky and I represent the Kentucky Dream Coalition. So while I've been here at Congress, some of the things that I've discovered with just economical injustice is that there's a lot of information that I had just recently tapped into that was really uncovered. I was sleeping necessarily under a rock. That I don't necessarily know much about. And so what this has inspired me to do is to go back to my community and research. Definitely see what kind of injustice my community is going through, how these companies like Wells Fargo, is taking advantage of my community and how that's impacting them without really necessarily them knowing. It's really inspired me to go back and kind of wake up what might be a monster, I think, in the sense that there's a lot of unknown information. And I think the biggest thing I took away from today and the group that I was participating in is that it can't be silent anymore, and it has to be told. The story has to be told, and our community has to be informed.
We're here at the UWD Congress, and there's a lot of connections between economic justice to immigrant rights. So much of how the U.S. immigration system operates is about bringing in cheap labor with less worker protection and less economic rights for our communities, as well as the communities back home. And it's really important for the immigrant rights movement that we're a part of to make the connections to workers' rights, to talk about the way that there are companies that profit off of every bed in a detention center that's filled, as well as every cell in a prison. And we have to make those connections so that we understand that, even if we were to get some sort of comprehensive immigration reform, it would not necessarily eliminate the issues of workers' rights, the criminalization that our communities continue to face.
I think it's important to encourage people to be smart with their money, to know where their money is going to understand that money empowers our community, and if we give our money to people who aren't helping the community, then essentially we aren't helping ourselves. So I think if we fight for immigration rights, if we fight for minimum wage, living wages, whatever, I think we also have to encourage people to know where their money is going. So to implement that in my community, just encouraging people to shop at local stores, help mom and pop shops, and really get away from like the Walmarts and all those kinds of things. I think will be really important. Even though it's hard, it is really hard. I think it's important to really emphasize how important money is going back to our community and circulating within that.